What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Week hiatus as I was waiting for some new content to get into the game, and thankfully there is some new content. So they have added an entirely new mission type. Off camera, I saved and reloaded until I got this as the mission offered by our good friend Dr. Ash. So this is my first time seeing the dialogue for it and what map it's on and how hard it's going to be. Literally no idea. They also made an update, I think today for me, which was doing some rebalancing of what types of enemies were going to spawn on each section or whatever, and like locking some enemies behind power level. That is something that I've been actually hoping for a while. So it might mean a very meaningful spike in difficulty, since we are hitting power level 9 missions right now based on our difficulty settings, which are pretty similar to Chrome ultimately, but allow us to scale farther in. Anyway, we also have some dialogue to jump through, and then we'll go ahead and run a couple of missions while the people are in the trainer. So this is very likely to succeed. We'll go ahead and let this one tick through. We finally got our influence limit break for our potato, our wire ghost potato. They also added this dialogue, this more recently. This is new, so I can look over at his name and see some stuff around him, power level, trust, things like that. This is all kind of new, which is pretty sweet. Obviously, he's hit limit break. I don't want to upgrade collector. That's very silly. We're going to trade in a favor and go for Cyberdex level 4. That seems really good. Cool. Getting better Cyberdex is good. Another option that would be very good as well is getting better programs, but I'm not going to burn through favors to get a different level of upgrades. That's fine. So we're going to confirm that. Cool. I'll figure out more influence stuff later with more of the people. That's not going to be a big problem. I'm going to do random safety save for no reason, but you know, we got what we wanted out of that one. Let's let this legwork complete. All right, so this by the way is the end of the Heartbreak Rush, or it's the second part of the Heartbreak Rush, I guess, sort of side quest. This is the Legwork portion. Amara is the person who offered us this mission in the first place. And so we're framing Jillian, and then Jens is the person that works with her that... yeah, he's trying to stop talking with her. So great. Owen has a bunch more influence and trust. We can actually take a look at that real quick. Or, yeah, Mara. I guess, yeah, Owen got some because she succeeded with putting the mission together, which means, hey, congratulations, 80 influence. Cool. We'll see what she gets for her next upgrade. That's kind of sweet. Mara's also pretty close. She's just a Corp VP, so doesn't do very much that's special, right? Just like buy stuff and we'll buy my blueprints, but I don't really care about how strong they are. I mean, I guess the more trust they have, the more they pay me for missions, but otherwise... meh, who cares? Kind of a low value contact as far as I'm concerned. I do love saving my game every 5 seconds. That's just a very old habit. When they add quick save to the game, which they've said they're planning on doing, I will use that every 5 seconds and not go through the menu every time. Okay, so it is time for the new mission type. Of course, we've got these guys who are going to stay in the trainer. We have, this is an assassination mission, by the way. We'll run that when it's time for that one as well. We have a battle strike to run at some point. We can look at all that stuff, but for now, we've got a new mission. So her wire ghost has exfiltrated Jupiter on the network edge, sleep in. Wow, I can't speak correctly. To the network edge, slip in, hack the host, download the file set. Couldn't get the files off the network. They're scattered inside of the network on an exposed location. So infiltrate and download the file set. So that's pretty exciting. Hack the terminals, download the files. It can be split among several matrix terminals in a single map. And I think they changed the, or I just don't recognize it, but this is a relatively new map tile set. I think we ran this like 2 missions ago. But I don't recognize the thumbnails. They must have changed that slightly. As far as pay, okay, interesting. So there's actually 4 of them. So worth noting, right? This assassination mission pays 440. This one pays 440 plus 43, so 10% more than assassination means the base pay is somewhere. Actually, she's also more trusting of me, so it probably is right about the same pay as an assassination mission. Which, to be fair, assassination is literally the highest paying mission type in the game. So this is a without doing the actual math, and at some point I will, but I'm not gonna do it on camera. This is among, if not the actual highest paying mission type. The fact that it also always comes with things like a matrix ghost to get loot from, whereas assassination missions often come with nothing, means it's probably literally the best mission type you could possibly ever spawn. which is exciting because I like high-paying missions that are beneficial. It's a red host. Red hosts are pretty scary, which means I want to use, well, let me see. What leverage can I buy while I'm planning this mission? Major Snoop obviously is a no-brainer. We'll drop 10k on that, no problem. I don't have a corrupt Arrowhead Securities Insider to turn off cameras and radars. Actually, yeah, whatever. And I can have B-Tuner or Diego make reinforcements come in slowly. Our Core 4, so welcome, by the way. They've also changed and added the loadout system. So this is going to be my core squad. They, of course, aren't holding any items, but pretty cool stuff here. Here's my Street Dragon with just a scope, and then all this stuff. Can I... Yeah, I haven't, like... Yeah, we just saved this. And this is basically Stealth 1. Great. They've all got actually the exact same output is the funny thing. Right, I think they literally have identical stuff here. They have the same mods and everything else, so they could probably all hold Stealth 1, but yeah, we can probably equip them and it would work. So there's that. That's cool, though. This is new for this Let's Play. We can drop them off of the team. We can see what they're equipping. All fun stuff here. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we bought the Matrix Snoop, but I want to put other stuff in here as well. Between that and the Assassination Mission. I don't know if I actually need stuff from the Assassination Mission. I'll consider that. For this, there's nothing very useful here. I don't want to inject files and cred ships. I don't think it's really worth it, so I'm not going to bother. I'll make sure I do leverage for the Assassination when it's time for that one. Or is this, though, making the hack better with IO and AP is nice. I've already got a full reveal. It doesn't matter. Deck armor doesn't really matter. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and get AP into IO. That seems pretty reasonable. And as far as the people I have, it's basically, right, we sort by gear. It's these four. We can potentially upgrade the Gunslinger. Obviously, he's just full soldier tree. His last point is going to be getting a second upgrade and recoup, so we're going to kind of chill here. So we'll have him wait to get better recoup. For the Cyber Knight, we might be in a similar spot. I don't remember. Downer is done. We're going on Steamroll, right, and we're leaving Atomic Stutter and Rewind as 1-point wonders. That makes sense to me. Cool. And then, of course, getting the 5 damage, the 1 move point, is actually why Steamroll is good. Both Steamroll and Downer kind of want to be fully maxed out. You want the 25 crit vuln and the double radius increase for Downer to be good. And so, like, we kind of power trough for a bit. But we've got the Core 4 ready to go. The Hacker is ready. He, by the way, hit a Stress Limit Break. He got one of the new Limit Break options, which is a 30-day debuff. Minus Stress Res, minus Wound Res just doesn't matter if he gains stress. Actually, it's going to be really annoying because if he gains a bunch of stress from the Matrix, he's going to offload that to the rest of the team. That will kind of suck, actually. We're probably going to cascade stress a lot in a red host. I wonder if that means I should take my other hacker and have her run this instead. So he's level 13. She's level 8, which isn't that bad, actually. And doesn't have that thinger. Actually, I think I'm going to do that this way. So I'm going to see how this works. Moving stuff around. I'm going to have you get rid of the cyber deck. Yeah, because I don't believe... Yeah, decks aren't part of loadouts, which makes sense, actually. Change deck, unequip. I will take you out of detox. I mean, the thing is, we could run this mission later and let her get through detox normally and then run it when the timer comes up and run the assassination first, but no. We're doing it this way anyway, even though I clearly could have done episodes in a different order or like run this off camera or anything else. Whatever. We're going to kick her out of the detox. We'll put the other hacker in. I think it'll be fine. We'll let him drop 10. And then if we do mission planning, we are going to put an upsell. We're going to swap her loadout in for Stealth 1. No, it stole from her. Interesting. What if it's like that exact gun works that way? I could see it. Alright, well, let's go ahead and... I'll figure out how this stuff is supposed to work actually long term, but for now it's fine. Where is my Cyber Knight? There you are. Well, we'll put on the Street Dragon. We'll put on the Sure Shot. We'll put on the armor. And then, of course, we're not holding any of this stuff. So we'll save this as... It might just work this way, where it's like that exact gun is earmarked for it. I couldn't tell you for sure. Either way, this is the squad, right? Not much else to say. These are the people that we're running. We've got damage. We've got a hacker. If we look at, you know, her overall... Oh, wait, we have to switch her deck out. I forgot about that. The deck comes with the big program, so that's going to be nice as well. You've got Zero Interrupt, you've got Packet Loss, you've got enough in Overclock and Null Op to feel okay about it. This is not going to one-shot stuff because we're against Red Host. This actually does matter here. Oh well, is what it is. It's going to have a lot of reconnecting to do. It'll be fine. Let's go play the new mission. Wait, this is new. This is new. Oh, interesting. This map is brand new to me. So I have never played on Border Crossing before. I don't know when this map was added, or if it was only added for this, but I've literally never in my life seen Border Crossing as a map before. What's funny is I've seen them say like, oh, we have X number of maps in the game, and it's always been off by 1 for how many I've seen. And it might be that I've just never had this map before. I don't know if it's locked behind a certain power level or what, but this is literally brand new to me, both as a map type and everything else. So, of note, I mean, like, actually just like really cool map in the first place. Like, I really dig this entrance. I just think it's really interesting. If you complete it in 12 turns, we get a favor. That'll be very easy. Although it's a favor for our doctor who, I mean, it's just not going to be a problem. The one downside is playing zoomed out means when I, like, scroll back, I run into stuff a bit more, but it's not the end of the world. All right, so, yeah. And then that looks kind of silly. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so yield down to the soldier. Have the soldier start making some forward movements. Let's get to there. Alright, so for now, we still have basic guard. Let's see. So our pathing is pretty straightforward. It's actually a pretty straightforward map. Don't know where the exit is, but there's a host back here and a host up here. So we clearly care about the left-hand side. Looks like, yeah, this door is connected to this host, so we can open this door. Don't know where X is going to be. It might be here. There's a good chance it's right there. Looking for other possible exits. I mean, obviously it could be right there. It could be here. That would be another one I would probably pick. So I think ultimately our plan is just kind of go up into the left, grab this host, and then kind of grab the rest of the map on the way down. And hope the exit's not back over this way, and that we have to, like, you know, not double back. But no idea. One annoyance is that this guy is in full cover and unshootable without only having 1 AP left. Now I can run for it and use something like, you're gonna actually see me? Because I know something's supposed to block. Yeah, it's like you can see, like, depending on the angle, right? This can or cannot see me. I need to take down this and this, it looks like. This camera won't see my hacker, so it's not a big deal. And I'm trying to think who should be grabbing loot versus running forward. I think for now, I think Cyberknight should be grabbing loot more often than not because she has the highest move speed. So we're a little bit closer. Okay, we see a lot more guards. Now we know a bit more information. That's good. I'm going to have you yield for a bit. Have the CK run forward. Actually, I'm going to have her go for the box. Not sure if that'll be in range. I guess we'll see. Okay, 5 gold cubes. And I'm curious about... So you're going to stand still, almost certainly. Based on your placement, I'm pretty sure I know what you're going to do, which is just, like, guard that location. You'll turn back and forth, so I do have to cover this at some point, but that's fine. You are probably moving, and I want to know what you're going to do. And you are heading away from us, so I don't have to care yet. Okay, that's good news. I have to turn off this motion field sensor. I can almost get there instantly, which is kind of funny. Let's put you there. Let's hack that. And then, yeah, your footsteps are loud. I'm trying to think, like, how aggressive I'm allowed to be. The thought process is, I suspect my team easily outrolls them on initiative, right? My min roll is 15, and this guy's at 19, I'm just, like, not that worried about him. Because I'll be behind, like, I'll, like, be behind this box, right? And then I'm totally safe. Actually, I could even run here and it'd probably be fine as well. I think he wouldn't see me, even if he went first. These barrels will block his line of sight for a while, and I'm just pretty sure I'll be safe. So you have to preempt these guys, but I think that's actually very doable. Right, you're running away. You're going to, like, turn left and right, but we can just kill you. And then we can kill you as well, and it's going to be no problem. And we'll have her run for it, turn off the laser wires before she starts hacking, and then the team... Well, she might... Yeah, she'll probably turn off the laser wires. Or if she doesn't, and the team, like, goes this way or something. I'll figure it out. Nice thing is the laser gates can be turned off by the host as well, which is good news. So this guy's actually hard to shoot, which is very unfortunate. That, like, you have to be pretty far back to get line of sight. And even then, it's like, well, you can see him, but you're out of range. And you can, like, just barely shoot from right there. Which, I mean, might actually be the play. Wait, you can see him as well? Really? Really? Oh, he's standing on... He's standing on an I-beam so I can shoot him. Oh, that's actually hilarious. That's so funny to me. The downside, though, is 4 of them can hear gunfire, so it's got to be pistols here. But I'm kind of feeling this. I'm kind of feeling putting down JTAC and... Oh, right, he counts as hard cover. Okay, that's not worth it. Okay, I'm going to have you wait. I'm going to have you go for a delay here. And because I want to actually make forward progress, I'm going to go for a stutter. So I'm going to run up here and stun this guy so that we can just be aggressive and not have to worry about this. More regular guards, not a big deal. Okay, you being alert no longer matters. This also means my choice of JTAC location wasn't great because there's no one else who could shoot from where they're standing. So I went a little premature there. One thing I'm worried about is that, again, you're rolling at a 19. This is my initiative before burning the AP, so I could very much be out in the open here, which I don't want to have happen to me. Okay, I guess it's basically run somewhere like this and pistol once. And get some damage. We know we have to kill him anyway. Okay, it's my 1 stun for the first, 4 turns at this point, 5 turns. And then you being in hard cover doesn't necessarily matter. I might just shoot anyway. I might marker sights for the accuracy. I have another charge for later, so it's like not a huge deal. Pretty good. Okay, not bad. So next turn we have the soldier get this kill here, and that will let him trigger savagery, and he'll be able to kill a bunch of people next turn. That should be decent. So 2 tally, whatever. Not a big deal. Yeah, you're going late. You're not going to look at me. You can't see me. I might want to preempt this guy, but I think this one's not a concern just yet. If you run, do your footsteps get heard? Yes. Do I care that's the case? I think no. I think I will let him hear me and it's fine. That might be famous last words, but I think we'll be okay. So we know about all the guards. You've heard footsteps. You can't see me because his lip is way too tall. I think spending 1 AP to turn off the laser wires is correct here. So that my team can come through. I think they are likely to want to come through. It's minus 10 AP for the start of the hack, but I think it's worth it. Alright, here we are in a mid-sized host. Looks like, what, 3 sets of downloads, security cameras here. I don't have to kill CPU. It's actually not even that useful. I probably won't go for it, as it turns out. So, hard shell, overclock, decoy hot, load all the normal stuff. There's something right here to deal with, so I'll preload disarm in case I can use it. I probably can't. Tally, AP, connection. I'm gonna take the tally over the connection, or over the AP rather. It means we will get an escalation right here. I lost decoy. That's actually very reasonable. Keep decoy loaded. I forgot to scan because I'm stupid. Oh well. Zero interrupt it is. I just forgot to use scan before I left. Sorry. Out of practice. I haven't played in a few days. I just forgot the normal flow. Honestly, it's fine though. I'm glad I have enough memory to load basically everything. I have enough memory to get 1 high level program, which would normally be Deception 2. We'll take this download. We'll advance forward. I will probably happily run myself right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna null-op this. I think I'm gonna need to. Let's get rid of most of the stuff. I'll kill the rest of it later. But I think it's actually reasonable to get rid of the stuff, because I'm probably going to have to reconnect on a red host, and I don't want to have to go through this zone again. It also gives me, let's start the cooldown, and it gives me a good reason to use rewind, or a better reason to use rewind. Okay, so which way are you going? Back towards us. That's actually not ideal. But you're not going very far, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, am I worried about you moving? Kinda, yeah. I'm gonna bump Raise up then. Do the short yield. Let him knock this guy down. Guaranteed kill. Crit is actually really good because it gives me a bunch of AP. And then, which kills are reasonable, if any? So 2 shots into reload and a shoot is gonna work. You are annoying. I can get line of sight on you, which is good news. At least it tells me I can. But the question is, am I willing to go loud with the AR? And I think the answer is I want to try not to if I can help it. I want to stay in JTAC though, so let's shoot this guy from here. Good crit. Your initiative roll is a 14, which means the Cyber Knight and the Soldier both get to go first. I don't think you die. So I'm going to delay and see what you do. Maybe you'll get out of cover. Maybe you'll do nothing. Maybe you'll investigate. I'm not sure. I will, at some point, have to rewind my hacker. I will try to remember to do that. You're running away, which we know. You'll come back at some point, but for now we're fine. Let the guard have his turn. Okay, he's going to investigate that. That's totally fine. He found a corpse. He's going to keep moving. Yep, sure. And now he's hunting. So from what I've discovered, actually, hunting is actually fake alert. So I've had some convos in the Discord with the devs and some other players who've been playing since like pre-alpha. So it seems like there's, I don't know if it's a bug or not. I don't know what you would call it exactly, but when a guard basically says hunting, like basically it's like they see a corpse and so they start hunting. That is functionally the same as alert for things like stealth attacks. And what else does it mean, if anything else? I guess not much else really. But it's basically this like it's kind of like a fourth, I don't know, AI state where they're not in combat and they won't join combat until they actually see somebody. But they now 100% know something is wrong. So they are like under the hood, like pseudo alert in that they absolutely know there are problems. As opposed to like, oh, I heard a gunshot. Like, is that something? Is that a worry? And so there's like different types of suspicious. I'm not sure how they're going to unify it or if they're going to change anything kind of long term, but a random did you know about guard AI, I suppose. It is a little bit hard to get a good line of sight, but looks like that's going to be decent. You're not going to see the body, which is kind of great. I think AoE marker sights 2 is pretty solid here. Darn, didn't hit both. Okay, just kidding. It's single target marker sights. Still good damage, though. Nice crit. Well, your turn is done. I need to make sure I get the buff off, so... Go to here. Spend my 1 action point. Rewind my hacker. And I'm taking the kill because of rewind. Or sorry, because of steamroll. I'm gonna get seen. I'm gonna... Actually, I don't even get stealth anyway, right? Oh, no, I do. Right, she's hidden. Did she even shoot before? I guess she didn't, right? Yeah, she has full ammo. So even though he's fully alert, he's in combat. Because she's hidden, she gets stealth attack. Which I feel like is worth. Okay, we don't get the kill the way I'd want it. But no one gets stealth attack, of course, because obviously you know where I am. I don't care about the recoil buff. So we're just going to walk out and get this kill this way. They should pop steamroll. So it's a little bit of move speed for Raise for this turn, but someone else for next turn. You rolled a 19. Oh, shoot. That's not good. You're going to see my Cyber Knight really easily. Okay, I'm going to put you here. And then throw Overwatch down so that if you come at me, I can stop you. I think that's reasonable. Alright, well, stop you. Got a second shot in case the guy runs really far forward, which is possible. Nope. Not going very far on his turn. Totally fine. Alright, turn 2 for the hacker. This stuff is still down. I'll take my download. Knock these out. AP and Tally. I'm still going to go for preserving AP over Tally. Maybe that's incorrect. Yeah, I'll take this, then go to the right, and then... Let's see. Use a program relocate. Download a file. Damage to deck can be blocked by shield. It's not a big deal. So we can go in this order. 18 health hurts, but it's not enough to trigger stress. Would have been more, but I have some deck armor. There's the first file. But partial success is certainly nice. Okay, need to get rid of passive ice over this way. We still have decoy loaded. I could load both decoys, by the way. Actually, no, I can't because I couldn't have disarm at the same time. The benefit of second decoy is an extra 2 deck armor, which would lower deck to shield by 2 and deck to, or damage to health by 1. I will take connection damage. I don't care too much. Okay, need to load more of this stuff. With 5 AP left, I don't mind walking forward. Yeah, so AP, then Tally, then I can load passive ice destruction here, and it's fine. That seems very reasonable. End action, not a problem. Great. Okay, these guys have already had their turns. The only guys left are way over there who don't matter, so yeah, you're useless. Here's the only exit, by the way, I think. I don't see a call out for anything else, so fair enough. Alright, well, let's kill him. He's fully alert and functionally in combat because he got shot. Yep. My guy counts as spotted because he was in combat recently, so we don't get stealth attacks here. Decent damage. Oh, I never used the AP and IO. You're going to see the corpse, and there's no way around that one. Alright, is what it is. You're going to tell on me. It'll go +2 in a little bit. Once it processes that he's seen the corpse. Unless this counts as not in his line of sight, which I would be surprised by. Yep, there he goes. He sees it. So, unfortunately, as well, I can't really get this loot without getting spotted easily either. Looks like this camera's just staying this way the entire time. Just barely doesn't see the corpse, but I guess I could just barely sneak in, although this guy would see me, so I want to be a little bit slower here. But this laser fence is going to turn on in a second. And I don't have scramble back up, and she doesn't have anything yet either, and is pretty far from the location. You're going at 15. I think I could just end my turn here, and then we just go for a combat next turn with, like, Tac Surge, and it's totally okay. I can't shoot anyway, I don't have any AP, so it is what it is. I do still have Savagery on, because I got the kill during turn 2, so it's still on during turn 3. That's one of our exits, but actually pretty good. So we are able to path the way we want, which is go all the way up and all the way back down. Happy about that. Okay, this kill doesn't seem reasonable. I don't think I expect to get it. I would have to get lucky and crit. And yes, I have ballistic pure damage and crit chance here. But I would have to get lucky to get this kill, and I don't really want to, like... Well, here's the thing, right? I could run out here, and I could cross my fingers and hope I kill this guy. By doing so, we keep him from, you know, declaring anything and raising tally. You would hear gunfire. You know what? YOLO. Screw it. I don't care. Let's just do it. This is probably not correct, but I don't actually care. So, put all the buffs down. Full auto. Okay, you're gonna die. No crits, despite having high crit chance. But we get less tally as a result. Less tally because you've only heard gunfire and that's it. Although he might come over I don't know if he's going to go that way or this way. If he goes this way, he's going to walk into my hacker. So the AI sent a guard to intercept. Okay. That could definitely be scary. So, prioritize in this order. Lost some deck health, but it's still fine for now. Okay. 2 traps and a passive. Sure. Action. Exit the node. Okay, we'll do that one last then. Woke up ice. Yikes. Not the end of the world, but definitely a little bit annoying. Okay, that's going to trigger stress. I'm going to... Gosh, I kind of want to reload hard shell now, but... Okay, we'll get through these. Totally fine. And we'll finally get over here. Knock this out, knock that out. I don't need to go for the new exit. I don't care about that at all. That's not going to do anything for me. But he can't go without going through the laser wires. And I don't really want him to have to react to that. His HP is enough that he would take stress. Additionally, I don't want the tally. Tally doesn't matter a ton, but... It's nice to not generate it when you can help it. He's going to walk over. I believe he can't see my hacker. He finds a corpse. That's fine. So he's finished his normal route. He's finished like the action point he was going to spend on that movement. And then he's turned to quasi-alert and said, let's go find someone to kill. So tactical surge. Camera does turn. I just forgot about it. Fair enough. Body got spotted. Spend 1 AP. And she's still my fastest runner. So I'm probably just going to have her grab loot boxes and have no one else. Well, I mean, she can run down and grab this box too. Really no problem. Turn 12 still looking pretty likely. A lot of stuff in this box. Nice. I just have to run all the way over. Seems reasonable. Okay. Savagery is done. There's only 2 guards, so... Suppose we try to kill him at some point. Yeah, let's put you... here. Then you can shoot. That seems functional. Actually, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put him here, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to have my sniper put down a combat buff. So here, let's go deal bonus damage from here. Great. Alright, this should make it pretty easy to knock this guy out now. Go right there. He's not as good of a killer as the soldier is, but he's still decent at it. Not quite a kill. And I guess I just will hit Iron Grip, because why not? Yeah. Body gets seen. It is what it is. We're escalating this turn anyway. Not much we can do about that. I might leave him here, actually, so we can try to get some more kills. If someone walks over, or based on where reinforcements move or something, I'm just going to leave him right here. Coordinated charge will... I made the mistake of putting JTAC in a spot where I wasn't necessarily going to run to. But now I want to be in a spot where I can coordinate a charge with the entire team. So, by standing here, I can move the Cyber Knight only a few steps, get inside the buff, and then cast it. That's probably correct for me. So, that'll be the play there. Escalation. Let's see what we get. Of course, it's reinforcements. Bladesman, Firecom, and Guard Captain. Regular Guard also sent. Makes sense. Okay, so we're going to take protection health still. Ow. I'm going to zero interrupt this because I don't want to deal with everything I'm stuck on top of right now. Okay, I don't need to drop that one, but let's see. Camera 2 and Laser Gate 2 both seem worth dropping here. Yep. And Laser Gate 2. Just skip the animation. That camera doesn't matter to me, and that camera's already gone, and I can't control the other one there. I don't care about the laser gate either. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Okay, cool. I don't care about what ice is here. I need to get these downloads here, though. That's all I need, though. I don't need anything else, so... I'm actually going to unload and reload this. So I have 2 charges for this thing. Okay, my deck shield is out, which is scary. So the problem is... Hey, here's the annoying thing. I would have to use the leverage. Oh, you know what? I griefed. I need to take that laser gate down because that's... I'm going to hack that. Yeah, I probably should have popped this earlier because I need this to load Deception so I can go here. Any action, damage to Cyberdeck is not a huge... Well, it does actually. I'm going to lose health, but I can't do anything about that one. Okay, I'm just going to lose health here. Goodbye, Cyberdeck health. It's only -6. Alright, we got our next hacking piece. That's good. We're going to get escalation midway through. Please don't relocate me. That sucks a lot. That sucks a very large amount, actually. This is going to be really rough. So here's the problem. My connection health is going to go down. Well, it's not going to go down anymore because Rampage has ended. But I also can't easily disconnect. I'm just going to... Okay, what I'm going to do... I'll knock this out. Next turn, I'm going to take this down, then reload Sleaze, then take this down, and then just disconnect without taking the last download. But I can't disconnect without taking Dump Shock here. But I forgot that I had a second hack to go for, and so I, like, really misjudged and misplanned the turn. Still, though, we can let these guys use up their movement. I'm relatively safe as I am right now. Same for you. I might even one... Well, no, let me... Yeah, let me yield down. You're running over. You'll see at the end of your turn, but you're not going to overwatch because your turn's going to end. What is the range exactly on coordinated charge? It is 22 meters. If I go to here, that's 23. If I go to here, it's 22. Let's you know, be a little bit cautious. Go here, that should be fine. Okay, I'm gonna have you just stop there. Okay, Firecom runs up. They're all being sent toward me. But yeah, I know their movement distance, and so I'm not in danger yet. Ends his turn alert. Bladesman is not immediately dangerous. Okay, so Guard Captain has a really high initiative roll, which is quite relevant. It's a pretty obvious strike zone spot. Marker sights on 3. The one thing I'm missing is... Yeah, unfortunately the Bladesman is blocking my line of sight onto the Firecom, who I care more about. So that's kind of unfortunate, but nothing I can do about this. The Guard Captain needs to die. So solid damage. The crit is decent. We take the reload, and then nothing else to do but go into Overwatch here. This should be relatively safe. Accuracy is very, very high thanks to everything else. I probably could have hit yield and gotten this buff. But I really want to shoot all of them at the same time. Like, one bullet each. That doesn't seem the most useful, actually. Can I run into JTAC? Looks like no. I would have to spend more action points to get there. I can't get there for only the move point. Because it puts the marker down when you get there, and so I can't get there for just move point. So I think it's a stand still and just go hard angle. They're all going to turn alert. I think it's fine. Shredding some armor is nice. We got the recoup action points back, which helps. Funny thing is, I actually probably could have moved between the first shot and this one. Because Recoup gave me move points, so I could have shot from inside of JTAC. It would have been a little bit nicer. I didn't really plan that one out, though. Alright, well, I mean, killing the Bladesman is decent. Shooting the guard captain, though, is... I don't know if it's better. I think you having not a turn at all is useful, right? Just clearing him out, I think, is just useful straight up. Well, there's Savagery finally popping. It'll be on for the next turn. Let's hope his initiative roll is good. It was not. I don't have any initiative buffs here, so I can't do much to help. I can grab the last loot box. Well, second to last loot box. Run out to be in attack range for next turn. They recently changed look ahead to no longer it changed initiative order. I gave a bunch of like talent, like balance and usability feedback, and one of them was that it felt weird that look ahead had like a bunch of its stuff on it, and so they got rid of the initiative and focused it on just minus move speed, and it's only if you upgrade it. So look ahead no longer has -2 initiative, so I lost one of my proactive combat tools. I'm also out of AP, so I just have to hope I roll well on initiative. No reason to look at them, so let's just end the turn. More reinforcements. They are unfortunately in the way. Ooh, yep, that looks reasonably scary. Okay. Reinforcements. We've got a Bladesman, a Sniper, and a Divergent. That seems reasonably difficult to deal with. So this guy should get hit with Overwatch, no problem. A crit and a shred, not bad. My hacker is going to have a really hard time being useful if she can't get out of this. So we drop program loading, then go here, then drop you, then disconnect. Okay, so the only person going before the rest of my team is you. And that seems very likely to kill. Not bad. We'll have the CK grab this. We're going to have the hacker run up some. They saw a corpse. Good for you. I don't care. Let's see. Firecom doesn't have armor. The captain still does. Firecom needs to be killed, so let's actually focus on that one. Decent damage. Good. Alright. Now, I have Savagery on, so my damage is going to be through the roof here. So I think it's reload and then shoot full auto, and then these guys are going to hear gunfire run at me, but they're not going to catch me right away. And they'll have to be good enough. So that's going to kill. Recoup pops, but until it's maxed out, I don't get, you know, 3 full action points. So I'll have to kind of chill for a sec. Again, these people heard gunfire, so they're going to be angsty. Have the CK run out and grab loot. In fact, I guess if the team... You know what's funny, actually, is... I mean, we have to go for this for sure. Like, we're going to grab this no matter what. We're going to grab that and, like, run all the way across the map back down to here. So I'm not in a big rush for, like, grabbing this box, because we're going to exit down here. We're not going to go back into this host and take this door down. It's not worth it. Okay, you're not going to see us very easily. You see a corpse, I don't care. Oh, it's funny. The sniper is, like, T-posing whenever their turn is done. They don't have an idle pose right now. Alright, early access, that is what it is. That's funny. You have 1 AP left, I think? Yep. Or the rest of your movement. Now here's your 1 AP hunting. Okay. How good is your roll? 19. That's actually pretty good, unfortunately. So I think it's Focus Fire the Divergent. I think 2 bullets is enough. It's reasonable anyway. Can full auto twice here. I'll probably Iron Grip in between the two. Decent damage here. Iron Grip and go for more. Try to clear out these 2 guys. Not bad on the crit. 1 move point. We'll put you cleanly in cover. And the question is, do I need to put down Overwatch? I don't think so. I think I'm okay without going into Overwatch, and that, I mean... Nah, I think I'll... I'm torn. Because if I low roll initiatives here, right, they could... Everyone here is going to roll, you know, can roll as like low as like 11 or 13 or something. And we need to make sure this Divergent dies, and we're not guaranteed to get this kill. So I think going into Overwatch helps guarantee that, like, if the Divergent doesn't get killed, we have some way of stopping her. I'm trying to get him to step out from the side and have, like, a different angle. The model occasionally moves. There we go. Yep, it's there. There we go. We might not need it, but I just didn't know if we needed it. Yeah, so here's the thing, right? Bunch of, you know, evasion and stuff, and I don't have the best line of sight here. I don't have the best, like, accuracy here. AR, yeah, it's 58. I can't shoot full auto. 3/4, we get it. It just wasn't guaranteed, so I want to be a little bit safe. I actually want you to get to 30 escalation here, so I'm going to make footstep noises. It's not enough. I needed one more. Okay, well, unfortunately, that means we're going to be guaranteed an escalation next turn as well. I should have been more willing to generate tally to get up to 30. Next escalation comes in from behind us. Firecom Divergent Sword, I think. E-Medic. Oh, E-Medics are really tanky, I think. I think they're the tankiest human enemy in the game. You can see, yeah, 83 armor and 971 health. Now, to be fair, I have 1.45x health, but it's still like 500 base HP, or close to it. Alright, well, we can Overwatch you, so I'm not too worried about this. Tactical Surge the squad, and I want to preserve action points on the hacker as much as possible. I also want to make sure I'm not blocking my sniper's line of sight, which looks like he's fine for this. I don't think I need to stun. I think we're fine without that. That shred is useful. Wow, big damage. Nice. Well, I'm glad she has a million crit chance. It makes it easier, that's for sure. You just died of the pistol. Both the pistol and the AR cost 2 action points to shoot, unless you go down to 1 AP. But the benefit is that the pistol is 1 action point to reload. Which means it's really nice if you can just preserve that. Okay, so what are the odds I can make you magnet in? Actually decent. Oh, it's funny, it's not aligned with the floor. Alright, that's fine. Alright. It's really hard to tell from like a single screenshot, but obviously in motion it's pretty apparent. Oh, even that is too. Okay, well, that's fine. This is a cool map though. I always enjoy having something unique to do. It is interesting to have a map that like requires you to loot goblin, and also like it's just interesting because like you really have to cover the entire map. It like makes you play a bit differently, which personally I quite enjoy. Still has 0 interrupt down, unfortunately, which is going to be a little scary. How dangerous are you? Potentially very. Just going to sleaze that. If I can get rewind back, I want it so that I can get 0 interrupt on for this. That way I can go for the downloads relatively cleanly. Although the CPU is going to be annoying, I'll have to probably null-op that. Might even have to nuke it, to be honest. That's going to be annoying for sure. Okay, so off you go on your patrol. Good for you. Darn. She actually rolled above my Cyber Knight, so she's got to actually tackle that. She'll have to tackle that manually. That'll be a little tough. Oh well. I'm just going to stay here. Nowhere else to be, really. E-Medic won't go that far. Not really worried about it. So yeah, if we had gotten one more security tally in the previous turn, we would already hit Sec level 6, and we wouldn't have an escalation this turn. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. So we're a little sad. Oh well. CK is going to get seen by the camera. It is what it is. More reinforcements. That's fine, though. Don't mind too much. Looks like 2 shotgunners and, oh, a suppressant. Okay. Cool. So we're getting, oh, 2 suppressants. Wow. Alright. This is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with. Red hosts with this kind of, ow. Okay, so damage to Cyberdeck and my health on any action. Use any program restarts. Hacker health, loaded program steal. Okay, so don't load any programs. Although those often sometimes will turn on when this turns on. But also if I click anything at all, these will immediately pop. So I can basically disable both of these, or I can disable this and then trigger both these against me. I think I'll just do it that way. It's fine. Yep, definitely loses health here. Ow. Need to not load any programs. Unfortunately, I will have to because of this. I have attack at least. We'll tank the tally. It's fine. Alright, so I'm going to probably load second decoy, actually. I'll have enough IO and or active memory to load both of these, right? I have 160 to spare, and these both cost 80. So I'm going to have 2 decoys so that I have a lot of deck shield and deck armor. Because I'm going to need it for this. Neat. Happy to load second decoy. Again, I can still load attack if needed. Taking a lot of hacker health damage here, that's for sure. We get a reprieve from some of this. I'm pretty sure she's like overcapped on stress at this point. There's like no way. This is why I ran her instead of the other hacker, because I was expecting stress overflow right from the short-term debuff. But now with no more memory or IO... Well, actually, I have... No, that's true. I have... Unload decoy, load sleaze. And then I can actually unload attack and load disarm. So use a program relocate, already done. Exit steal AP. Oh, download part 3. My hacker somehow dies. Then we have 3 parts done. But we'll clear the rest on the next turn. Right. Drop this, drop these. Run down here, grab the rest of it. Deck health is okay. Health heals at the end of the mission, but obviously the stress doesn't, so that's going to add up. But yeah, getting into Red Host when you don't have high quality decks are... it gets painful for sure. Anyway, we can let them come to us. Oh, I want to rewind still. Let's go to here, get in rewind range. Great. Have you walk back, because why not? Have you reload next turn, probably. And then, yeah, how useful are you guys, if at all? Yeah, not the most. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's keep yielding in case we have a fight on our hands for some reason. I don't think we will, but you never know. She's gonna see a corpse, probably. Yep. That's fine. And then I'm gonna have you kind of... Let's just start posting up. So the nice thing about these walls is they basically you basically can't be seen by conventional guard movements because you'll automatically duck if needed, and so it's like a very safe spot to attack from. It also counts as full cover, so it's a really, really good spot to attack from. Don't need to precast J-Tac yet. I'm not in a huge rush. He runs forward. He's going to run forward. Let's put the soldier somewhere decent as well. It's going to be a little bit harder to get perfect lines, looks like. That's going to be acceptable. We'll pretend that's good. If he has to move, he can. It's fine. Orders received. He is booking it. Yeah. If they're running across again, they can't see me, but I can try to get a spot where I can shoot them. Escalation with body timer is not a huge deal. That's back up. We want to exit this way, probably. Right, have the hacker run down here, the whole squad. In fact, we could maybe bypass them fully by just having the entire team... Like, she'll be done hacking in about 2 turns. Again, she's almost dead, I understand that. It's gonna be funny if she's, like, bleeding out while limping away from the Matrix Host. She actually might die as a result, because we have no consumables, so I can't heal her. Leave you where you are for now. Okay, your hunt sends you back the way you came. Not a particularly effective hunt, to be honest. Alright, how are you going to do, now that you've got everything back? Right, that's down. We'll get that at the end. Okay, this looks decent. A PCOS connection use. Actually, I don't even know if I needed to look at that, because realistically... Okay, I'm just going to load decoy again. No, I don't need to. I'm just going to walk here. I'm going to 0 interrupt. I'm just going to download. So there's part 4. And I believe you're done now, because we grabbed everything. So I believe that's a disconnect. We got all 4 parts. And our exit is over there. So yeah, let's start running that direction. Technically going down this way would be slightly faster, but I'm not going to do that. Running off to the left seems way wiser. I've got 3 turns to get there. It's going to be kind of tight, to be honest. But we'll see what we can get. If I had opened this, it would have been a little bit nicer, but yeah, we don't have that. Alrighty, well, I want to make sure I catch the team in coordinated charge. I guess if I start by going to here. Maybe there. Okay, that's clearly in range for everybody then. That seems just fine. So that's going to buff the team. Whole team runs farther and faster. Good news. Go to the bottom of the stairs. Great. CK can go do similar. Let's have you not stand exactly on the laser gate. That's kind of exactly on the laser gate, to be honest. She can't even security scramble. It's got to be the hacker doing it. That's kind of unfortunate. It's just she will have to waste an action point doing that. It's not what I wanted, but oh well. We got a pretty clean shot here, right? Hacker gets to around here during turn 10, around here during turn 11, and then should get out on time before the end of turn 12. Should be very, very reasonable. Okay, I need to run you stealthily at least a couple of nodes. Maybe just one? Yep, you can now run full sprint, and it's fine. We had a little eye icon when I tried to preview a run. It was like, hey, you're going to get seen, be careful. Escalation is thankfully not in our way. I'm glad that spawn is not where the exit was. They actually spawned a basic guard? Or is he from earlier? Yeah, they actually spawned a basic guard as the reinforcements. That's wild. Okay, well, you're just not cutting me off all the way. I'm still chilling. You're hunting. I don't care about you. Tactical Surge. I need to hit my hacker, so I need to run back a step. I actually thought about that. I should have checked the ranges before I committed my 7 minutes move, but she needs to run back. I could have had her just simply run up first, but whatever. Oh, and actually it's still down. I didn't even realize. That's actually really good. I'm going to have you wait in case their movements put people in the way. I want to have my tools available. Yeah, so you're hunting and you're over there now, which is dangerous. You did nothing. Good for you. And then the hacker can go for the play. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That would be stupid. I think I want to go in front of the truck, not behind the truck. Because I want to make it with the AP I have next turn. So basically, as long as my initiative roll is good, that's within 6 AP, I think. I think that's going to be no problem. I could have waited for more guards to end their turns and do their moves, but I'm pretty sure I'm okay. But I think that's easily 6 AP. And you rolled pretty well on initiative. You're nowhere close, that's fine. I'm tempted to just run up here and stun you and just be like, look, nothing you look at's going to matter here. That camera might see me, which concerns me, so I'm going to kind of path around it a bit. Yeah, I just don't want you to see anything. So I'm going to run toward this loot box. I don't need to stand on the exit. I don't care. Whereas these guys are, I think, just... Oh, you are going my way, though. You're patrolling my way. Oh, that's actually a problem because you can see through some of that. Not ideal. And if your rolls are good, we can actually get really jumped. Definitely a potential cause for concern. I didn't think about this being a line of sight. I just thought with that, you know, that one crate in the way we're going to be fine, but that's actually not quite true. I think we can just evac most of the team. I'm actually feeling pretty good about this one. I suppose there is some risk incurred. So yeah, you just get out right now. Your initiative is at 22, which is why I didn't bother doing the special. For funsies, we'll throw down some buffs. I don't know why we'd need them, but it's there in case we need it. Again, don't know why we would, but you did it, buddy. Actually, my Cyber Knight goes first at 24, so you can also boost the initiative of the hacker and be okay. So I think we're very safe as it stands. Should be just fine. Off you go. Hunting, good for you. Alright. Searching for quantum interference. No new corpse timers or anything else. We are happy. Double check that I'm not crazy. You were at 18. Wait, was that -2 initiative still? Yeah, okay. And base look ahead is still -2 initiative. It's just the upgrades are minus move speed. It's just not on the tooltip. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and buff your initiative so you can get out. And let's have the Cyber Knight run into here. Take the extract. And yeah, I'll bet you she's stressed out of her mind from all the damage she took while hacking. Red hosts are incredibly mean. They are incredibly, incredibly mean. That was quite painful. Okay, so I should report low prio bug. Game reports. Let's see, what is it? It's like new mission type. Doesn't. What's the phrasing? Recognize when you get all 4. My end of mission dialogue references partial success, and when I downloaded the 4th file, it said there was more to go. The objective tracker in the top left had all 4 checked off. Alright, well, we'll see if I get paid the right amount. I'm hoping I do. Yep, so we get paid the right amount, which is good. Wait, what? Wait. I'm confused. $113 for 1. 100. I think it's... Oh, sorry. That's team payment. The numbers are so similar, I got like really confused, but it's just team payment. I'm griefing. I'm being stupid. Good XP though. Upsell levels up, which is kind of nice. A lot of stuff from loot boxes. I mean, not bad for only having like 5 boxes on the map, but that's pretty solid overall. We did miss, I think, a single download, but that's fine. I don't care. Yeah, happy with this. And then again, I'll bet you she's stressed out of her mind. Yep, stressed. And is it 100? Yeah, it is. Yeah, so I know I said in the last recording that I was going to go for the Ultra Host. I decided not to because that was going to get in the way of running this mission on time. But it's just what you just saw, but meaner, really, right? It's kind of the same stuff. Yeah, so that's that mission. That's the new stuff. I think it's pretty enjoyable. I think it's cool stuff. It did feel like the guard reinforcements were like varied in slightly more distinct ways than what I saw before, which is cool. It felt like I was getting more unique types of enemies, which I thought was good. But base guards are still base guards. Like looks like there was like no initial guard replacement, and that was like PL9, right? So it's not like it gets much higher than that. All right. Well, next mission is probably going to be this assassination mission. We'll leave these guys in the trainer so they get all their rewards. We got, of course, some pretty good money. Still have a bit until I have to go for my next upgrade here. We got our most recent limit break on the 8th, so we have a few days till the next limit break would be. You can see that it was a solid 6 days after the previous one. That's the normal time frame for influence limit breaks. It seems pretty normal. Yeah. So let's see. Is there any base management to look at? I suppose maybe if some of these people are leveling up. Yeah, he's not leveled until next level. That's fine. She got 2 levels for ending 9. That's kind of sweet. We can either go up this way, or we can... I'm going to go up this way towards like spoof and whatnot. But also, since we're seeing red hosts, I do want no op damage, but I will move up this way. But yeah, when you start hitting, I think even orange hosts need the second no op bit of damage, otherwise you don't one-shot ice. So this is like kind of required scaling. I believe this keeps up against Ultra, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, you want to progress that. Anyway, that part's fine. These guys are just gaining XP. We'll train them when they're needed. Same for Rhino here. Okay, yeah. Next recording will be running the assassination mission, and I will probably stall again for a while until there's new content. Basically, I will keep picking this Let's Play back up whenever there is new late-game content in. But when I think they've actually added enough new early-game stuff, like one thing they did do was slightly slow down mission offering cadence to make the early game a little bit less stressful, although they didn't actually affect the Syndicate debt missions themselves. But they said this month they're going to add the face class, and I would like to do a new playthrough with that to see how it kind of affects the start of game flow. Because we are pretty much at the point now where there's not much else to look at, and it's just running proc-gen missions, which is kind of why I stalled the Let's Play. Is I just kind of like wait for new stuff to come in. Like I don't have any, level 4 or 5 guns yet. As for new blueprints, we got this stuff. That's all fine, but without actual new guns, right? There's no, real meaningful change. So that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching. I know it kind of petered out by the end. I'm kind of tired. I've had a really busy work week, but yeah, probably 1 or 2 more. Probably run this assassination because I can, because it'll be kind of interesting. But otherwise, just kind of building up the base slowly. But I don't want to get so far ahead where I'm overleveled for any new content that comes out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.